Details are finally revealed on the Warriors starting five. Third day training camp, Steve Kerr put out 4 of the players next to Steph Curry, all in a blue jersey. Those are the projected starters for Saturday in our first preseason game against the Clippers. Who is it? We're going to show you the starting 5 projected for Saturday. And folks, I like it. I get an idea and it matches up with what Steve Kerr is saying. We will also break down the other key points for the camp the past couple days. Moody's looking good. Melton's looking good. Update on Wiggins. And of course, that's starting 5. Don't go anywhere. We have all of it right here on Warriors Digest. Randy Silver, thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe if you want all the Warriors news daily. Training camp, regular season, stats, rumors, free agency breakdown, you name it, we got it. To all the people who comment saying nice things, thank you so much. If you say mean things, go find a different channel. It's all good. But if you want the breaking news with Warriors Land, I got you. Let's get to it. Okay, folks, a quick sidebar. I was about to upload the video and I saw this headline and I want to make sure you see it. Warriors did not draft Bronny James out of respect for LeBron's wishes. Right here, it says right here, out of respect to the wishes of Elder James, Warriors did not draft him. Ramona Shelbourne, ESPN reporting. Thank you. We did not need Bronny James. He did not fit this team. What we need, we needed a 7-footer, and we got Quinten Post. Y'all say a lot of ish about Mike Dunleavy Jr. I see it, Steve Kerr. Well, regardless of, who was pulling the strings here, they made the right decision. Warriors did not get Bronny James. I wish him the best of luck in Lakers land. Congrats on playing with your dad. It's a huge achievement. First time ever in NBA that a father-son will be playing on the same team. We've seen it in other sports, never NBA. Massive achievement. Congrats to the James family. The Warriors, we did not need him. Good. All right, let's show you the starting 5. The starting 5 per Anthony Slater in Hawaii at BYU. Curry, Podziemski, Hield, Kuminga, Green. Steph is your 1. Brandin is your 2. Hield's your 3. Kuminga 4. Draymond 5. And again, Steve Kerr has always been saying Kuminga's a power forward. He's a small, skinny power forward. Yes, he's bulked up, but he's not a thicker guy. The new NBA, you don't have to be, but this puts a lot of strain on Draymond at the 5 to control the defense. That means Draymond, again, has to guard the big centers. Cat, Chet, Wemby. His favorite player up in Minnesota, Gobert, Valanciunas, Nurkic, Jokic, again and again. It puts a lot of strain. That's why if Looney, Trayce Jackson-Davis can help, Quinten Post, no, too young. But you get what I'm saying. Now, who's not here? Again, Wiggins. Wiggins is sick. He's been wearing a mask. He's at every practice. He's watching, doing some drills by his own, but he's not with the team practicing because he's sick, not feeling good. He will not be playing Saturday. So if there were to be a change, Curry, Podziemski, Wiggins at 3, small forward, Kuminga, and Green. Now, this is the thing, though. Wiggins and Green do not play well together. Let me show you something. The combination of Kuminga and Wiggins last year produced a minus 0.3 net rating with a 111.9 offensive and 112.2 defensive. If you add Green into the mix, the trio's a 10.9 net. 116 offensive, 105 defensive. So again, this shows the power of Draymond Green. He needs to be on the court with Wiggins and Kuminga playing. One of the reasons why Randall or potentially other people, you said Draymond's not getting traded, this shows you why. For the mix, the depth that the Warriors have, Draymond brings so much value to this defense. If he can do a double-double and he can shoot 30% from 3, yes. But defensively, he helps this team and allows Steve Kerr to put out an offense like this. Now, the other question is, Podziemski, should he be playing our backup point guard? As I mentioned in yesterday's video, go look at it. Kerr has said that Podziemski will be playing the non-Steph minutes at point guard. Podziemski starts at the 2, plays 5 or 6 minutes, will come out. When Curry gets his first quarter break, like 2 minutes left in the first quarter, beginning a second, Podziemski will come back in and play point guard. Melton has been having a great camp as well. We're going to talk about that. Anderson at point forward is something they wanted to get into. So this is your starting 5 projected. Personally, I'm not opposed. I would like Hield coming off the bench. I think if Wiggins is back to his all-star form, that's big. There will be offenses and there will be nights where Kuminga, I think, pushes to the 3, Draymond 4. You put Trayce Jackson-Davis or Looney at the 5. Now, what is Steve Kerr saying? He's really happy with the conditioning of this team, the shape that they're coming together. The Warriors want to play a fast brand of basketball. Transition defense leads to transition offense. So they've been doing a lot of conditioning all camp. First day, players were winded. Fair enough. The athletes of today are working out 24/7, keeping their bodies in good shape. But sprints on the basketball court, getting up and down scrimmage shape, game shape is different than, just doing everyday workouts. So he's liking what he's seeing this week in Hawaii, getting up to speed. What about some of the players? Podziemski, Melton, Curry, all doing a nice job of handling the ball. We want to play fast, and they can do it all. And I think they've been surprised with Melton. Again, Melton came over from Philadelphia, was hurt last year. He's a big pickup. If he can help the second offense, like when he comes off the bench, or in crucial situations, him and GP2 can be on-ball defenders on a point guard, somebody like a Jaw, Murray potentially, maybe that's Wiggins, but it gives you more ability. If Wiggins is not there and he's our best on-ball defender, we have some people who can, if they're healthy, help out. Slow-mo. Kyle Anderson, what's he saying? You got to be fast to play on this team. My name is Slow-mo. I was a little out of shape, but now we're flying up the court. We're getting into it. I got my legs underneath me. And again, him at the wing, playing either a 4 when Draymond's at the 5. Maybe he could play a little bit of a 3 to help out on switching. Kerr talked about him at a point forward, a point guard bringing the ball up, doing some pick and rolls with Curry. He will be a big point coming from this bench and has started in the NBA for multiple teams. Someone that gives you more depth, kind of like that 2015, 2014 Warriors where you had Wiggins, you had Livingston, you had Andre Iguodala, you had these players coming off the bench with experience. Again, going back to Wiggins, he's here with the team, he's wearing a mask, he's learning the stuff, no big deal, but I want to make sure you can read the quote. Steve Kerr, again, GP2, Melton, a big part of this team. 6'2 guard with a 6'8 wingspan. They're being called twins the way that they play. Combination guards can put backcourt pressure. And sometimes it was hard to play GP2 without another point guard. He can do it a bit, but it's not his strength. Again, Melton's getting rave reviews of his point guard skills in camp, bringing the ball up, pick and roll. So if you could have the second team, Melton point guard, you have GP2 at your 2 position, Moody 3, Wiggins 3, Kuminga 3. 4, you could have Kyle Anderson. 5, maybe Quinten Post is getting in. You got Looney, you got Trayce Jackson-Davis. I haven't even brought up Lindy Waters or Santos. So there's a lot of people. Let me get to it really quick. There's a lot of potential on this team. That brings everybody together. So having a second dedicated point guard that's not Chris Paul is big because they want to play fast, and that's not Chris Paul's game. Melton, again, just some information about him. He can average double-double in this league with assists over 12 points. He moves the ball. He's a catch and shoot. He's a combo guard. So when he's out there and he can play and be healthy, it's a big coup for this team. Moody has had a great camp so far as well, putting in overtime. For the second straight day, Moody was the last player on the court putting up shots. Kerr made a point to name Moody as a player who stood out in scrimmages during the second practice. It's a storyline to watch. Warriors fans, I know. Moody has been wasted potentially at least 1 year. You have to say that last year, maybe 2 years. Not enough playing time. A big issue with Steve Kerr on Moody. He's not shooting quick enough. He's not playing quick enough. He's taking too long to make decisions. Sounds like this may be changing a bit. And then it goes back to, again, if Wiggins or Kuminga are out, can Moody come in and help? Because look at this rating. I would like to see Moody getting some playing time and helping out with this. For Kuminga, it needs to come down to his shooting. I mentioned this the other day. Kuminga made 35% of his catch and shoot threes last season. Moody was worse, Wiggins was worse. And now you're going to try to have 2 or 3 of them start potentially together. It's not going to work. This team needs to be able to shoot threes. That's the goal this year, and that's not going to be good enough. So Kuminga needs to shoot around 38 to 40% from 3, especially if he's at the 4. If he's at the 4, think about it. Steph up top, Brandon to his right, you got Hield to his left, and Kuminga's going to be put into a wing. So when they do the pick and roll and Curry drives, they're going to come up on him. You kick it out to Kuminga. He's got to be able to shoot that corner 3. Got to be able to. Or transition play quick. He can fake the roll or dive to the basket, which he's great at, and get the 3. Got to be a threat. Wiggins, got to be a threat. Moody, got to be a threat. So Saturday, which is basically 24 hours from this taping, we should be able to see the Warriors in action for the first time. They're playing in Hawaii against the Clippers. Your boy right here. We may have a live stream. Stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned. Got to make sure the schedule works. But if not, we'll have a full recap, stats breakdown for you folks. Randy Silver, Warriors Digest. We're on the eve of Warriors basketball. Summer League is over. Off season's over. Training camp has started. And we get to see Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry, and the whole team in the gold jersey starting tomorrow. 24-25 season. They get it. Let me know your thoughts, comment, subscribe, and all this. Of course, share with your friends. Let's blow Warriors Digest to the moon. Deuces.